Tonight, we're honoring those who help save lives every day. National Nurses Week is happening right now to acknowledge the hard work done in this stressful line of work.
Yeah, news specialist Katya Stepovic brings us the story of one nurse who now saves lives at the very same hospital that saved hers.
I knew as a kid.
From the outside looking in.
Like, ooh, I think I want to do something in the medical field.
Courtney Miller may seem like every other neurology and orthopedics nurse.
I, as a kid, listened to my mom tell her stories of caring for patients and thought that was just the coolest thing, to spend your life like serving others.
Growing up in the Beehive State, the vision of her future goals were clear from a young age, but her eyesight wasn't.
I got glasses in first grade, and my life changed in sixth grade when I got contacts. I started getting just horrendous migraines when I was about 12. And they would come and I had to, go into my room in the dark and sleep it off.
At just 16 years old.
I kind of chalked it up to maybe it's hormonal related, etc.
In July of 2007, Miller was diagnosed with a blood vessel malformation and needed brain surgery.
The OR is very overwhelming. It's bright, it's big, there's scary looking instruments and people you've never seen before. And as they brought me into the room, I remember just staring at the ceiling and thinking, what is my outcome?
While her vision of her own future became blurry,
it really did solidify, yes, this is what I want to do.
Clarity was restored. She was able to leave Intermountain Medical Center a week after surgery. Miller pursued a career in nursing that eventually took her out of state. But after creating a family of her own, she realized it was time to head back to Utah. And
the first listing to show up was assistant nurse manager, ortho neuro, Intermountain Medical Center. And I was like, I think I've read that wrong.
In Courtney's interview, we had this big panel, and she talked about how she had surgery at the medical center and how her life was saved. And all of us were just like, oh my gosh, she's it.
Miller was the person.
We listen to patients, we try to understand where they're coming from and help sympathize with them. But you really can't do it unless you've been in that situation. And it's really cool knowing that Courtney can do that.
Today, she does what she loves, saving people's lives in the very place that saved hers.
It is really, really hard to be a nurse, but it is really, really rewarding.
That was Katya Stepovic. We sure appreciate what nurses do for all of us.